Give me a moment. Nice. Alright. I still have a bed over here, right? Yeah. So, where do I begin? As you can tell from the title, and for once I have a pretty good idea of what the title will be, I didn't want to make this video, at least not in my current circumstances and situation. I'm sorry for being away so long. Heaven knows I didn't want to be. But the circumstances on my life changed, and I believed that for a while that I would have to stop making videos until circumstances improve. Circumstances should have improved after only 2 or 3 days. 2 or 3 days quickly swelled into a week. 1 week turned into 2, then 3, then 4. And now I believe it has been 38 or 39. Let me think. Tuesday was 35, 36, 37, 38. Today is Saturday. Looks like the salmon themselves didn't go for it. Where was I? 35, 6, 7, 8, 8. Is that right? Weird. 36. 7. 38. Yeah, day 39 now. And only by technicality, since I'm recording this after midnight. Not necessarily the safest time, but hey, it's what worked out. To put it bluntly, there is someone that I believe would not support this work of mine that has been a guest in my home. This guest is not unwelcome. I just believe that they are rather judgmental, and I did not originally want to record in circumstances where they might interrupt or intercede in the video making process. I believed that that would have been overly stressful. And originally, of course, I believed that they would not stick around for long. So, at the time, I made the decision to simply stop making videos and stop preparing for videos until they were gone. At the time, this seemed like the correct decision to make, as they arrived just after I finished and uploaded the last video, the latest part in the Lobotomy Corporation playthrough series. And if you haven't seen that already, I would appreciate it if you go take a look at it. And maybe the rest of the series as well. That said, after 39 days of that, nearly 40, and it will be 40 by the time this has been uploaded, I have decided that this was no longer a tolerable situation. I waffled on for too long, thinking that this was only a temporary setback and that the situation would return to normal soon enough. But I have to accept, and I have accepted recently, that at least for the time being, this will be the new normal. I do not like it, I do not appreciate it, and I do want it to change as soon as possible. But I have no power over these decisions. So we will simply have to work around it. And the sooner I accepted that fact, the better it will be. Of course, it would have been even better had I accepted it even sooner. But hey, that's my own fault. Sorry for taking so long to come to my senses. It's a new day. Where was I? Sorry if this seems very stream of consciousness. A lot of this has been on my mind, and quite a bit more besides. And this video will largely be unedited, at least as much as I can manage. A dolphin. Nice. Just at the edge of render distance. Where was I? I keep losing my train of thought. So, the fact of the matter is, I waited too long to change things for the better and still maintain a respectable schedule. So, what I will do is thusly. My plan is to produce the next few videos at this time. I plan on making. Did I pick that up? I believe I did. I plan on making 15 videos at what I will generously call double time. My old schedule, so to speak, was that I would make a video, start and finish a process entirely in one day. Whether that was... Oh. That is a stupidly incredible bow. Holy cow. I'll have to try to... Actually, let's start repairing it. It has mending, so that means experience I pick up while fishing should go into fixing it. Where was I? Okay. So, generously, I will make the next 15 videos or so that I plan on double time. My process has been that I would entirely finish one part of the video making process, whether that will be recording, cutting, editing, adding graphics and such, over the course of an entire day, and then I would upload it. Subtitling is another part of that process, though even that might not be able to be finished in one day, so I might cut that up more. And then I will take the rest of that day and then 2 more days of rest. While this process is variable, of course, longer videos will naturally take longer. I have overall, this process will take a maximum of 10 days from starting a video to starting the next video, with the actual upload, of course, taking up place around day 7 or day 8. That is perfectly acceptable, in my opinion, and I do intend to return to that process in time. Keyword in time. For now, however, because of my unintentional and unwanted hiatus, I have decided that for the sake of the channel, for the sake of those I have forsaken, and more than anything for the sake of myself, that this schedule will be accelerated for the time being. The next 15 videos will be done on double time. A minimum of 2 video tasks, whether that be recording, editing, or what have you, will be done per day instead of the old 1 per day. And I will endeavor to make sure that a full video will be uploaded at the very least once every 5 days before I, of course, begin work on the next video. How feasible this will be, time is How feasible this will be, only time will tell. That's how it goes. That's how the saying goes. For now, however, do accept my heartfelt apology. I never intended to make it go on this long, but in the end, it is my own fault that it did. I appreciate your understanding in this matter, though I do understand any annoyance or irritation that this has more than understandably caused. Let's see, anything else? The next video will be a revisit of something I have done before. What that will be, I am not sure yet. I will ask my friends and such later to determine that. But I do hope you enjoy whatever it will be, and will continue to enjoy my videos for some time to come. I will put in as much effort as I can, but do understand that due to the accelerated schedule, some details may be missed. And of course, even if I do pass 200 subscribers, I will not feasibly have the time to finish the updated graphics that I was originally planning on, as that would require a hiatus of its own. So if I do pass 200 subscribers during this double time period, I will make a community post thanking you all, of course, and might elaborate on future plans that I will do because of it. But, 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 I will only put in the effort of updating the graphics after that, after the double time period is complete, which at this state will likely last, if I'm being honest, at least another month in and of itself. Though at least, unlike the past month and change, you will actually receive content, and I will, of course, actually be working on more content. How long the update of the graphics will take is uncertain as well. I will only allow a maximum hiatus of 1 full week. If there are any graphics that have not been updated by the end of that week, I will simply continue making videos with the old graphics and update them and work on them, I should say, in downtime between videos from that point on until, of course, they are all eventually completed. When I begin that planned hiatus, which is planned in the fact that it will happen, not a specific date, of course, since the conditions are my subscriber count, I will, of course, let you know via another community post. Frankly, this apology should was originally intended to be a community post, but I have decided that it is the best to make it into a video instead. And rest assured, I will not cheap out. This video is not part of the double time schedule, and in fact is under its own unique schedule, which I will call all speed ahead. Or should I call it max speed? Top speed? I'll determine the actual name for it, but later. Not that it matters to any of you, since This isn't something that I will elaborate on. Needless to say, this video will be produced with all due haste, and I estimate that it should be ready for posting hopefully within 3 days or so, depending on how long and how much time I'll be able to work on it. This bow is getting repaired at a great pace. Yeah. So yeah, I suppose that's mostly everything I had to say. So to sum it up, I'm sorry for my absence. I could not control the circumstances which caused it, but I can control the circumstances. But I can control how I react to those circumstances. I'm sorry it took me so long to come to that epiphany, but rest assured, we are back. The next few videos will be made at least twice as fast as I have done it before. And while there will be rest periods, of course, for I am not a machine, they will still fall within the 5-day schedule. And this schedule will begin as soon as I upload this video. So rest assured, nothing will need to be on your parts. This should hopefully be unintrusive, other than, of course, having more content to enjoy. If my mood seems a bit more subdued, rest assured that that is only because of my mood and is not a sign of increased stress. Though I will be honest, my stress has slightly increased since my last video has been posted. It's a rough world out there, but it's made kinder with company, and I appreciate you all accompanying me on this journey. We have stumbled, but this journey has not ended, and it will not end forever if I had any say in it. For now, we'll simply relax and fish. After that, and by after, I mean when this fishing rod breaks, I will cut down more trees. Maybe make the wall a bit bigger. I don't intend this video to be overly long. If fishing takes long enough, I'll simply end it with fishing. And if you're wondering why I'm fishing, I don't know. It seemed chill enough, and I was running out of food anyway. And hey, this bow proves that it was a worthwhile investment. I mean, just look at it. Power 4, Unbreaking 3, Mending. The only thing, it's basically the best possible bow you can get, minus maybe Fire Aspect or something, and I'm not even sure that's an enchantment that's compatible with this. Sure, it was dinged up, but with Mending, which is basically the best enchantment in the game, it's already almost completely repaired. Heck, it might be repaired by the time this fishing rod breaks. I'd really like to have mending on a fishing rod, but with no villagers around and no possibility of setting up a place for them, at least for some time, we will simply have to make do. Shame that mending is a treasure enchantment. Before I learned what that was, I tried in a different place and time to try to grind out books for it, but of course it never happened. You can only get it from villagers and rarely from treasure chests. That said, let's see. Huh, I didn't see a bubble trail on that one. Maybe I just missed it though. Let's see. I wonder if that turtle is stuck. It hasn't moved for ages. I would make a bucket, maybe clear up some of that flowing water, but alas, still don't have the iron for it. Is that a dolphin? Maybe. Yes, it is a dolphin. Heh. What biome is this? I fished up a fishing rod. What the heck? Like, genuinely, what the heck? Unbreaking 3, Luck of the Sea 3, Mending? I promise you, I have not adjusted the game settings in any way. There's no point in it. This isn't a speedrun world, this isn't a multiplayer world or anything. This is just a world that I made specifically for video making to have a place and time to chill out freely. But holy cow, what the heck? I mean, sure, it's at minimum durability, which might be a lot dependent, I'm not sure, but wow. Maybe it's the gods of Minecraft telling me that I'm making the right decision. Well, I certainly won't argue. As soon as this fishing rod breaks, I will check everything thoroughly. And then, yeah, no, yeah. Instead of dropping down more trees and expanding the walls right now, or making them taller, I believe that. Oh, the bow is fully fixed. Let's start fixing this then. I believe I should instead spend the day on organizing. Bring some of the chests that I've left outside the tower, inside the tower. It'd certainly be way more convenient. Huh. That restored way more durability than I believe it should have. What is going on? Well, then again, fishing rods, I guess, do have lower durability compared to a tool. I'm not actually sure if a bow has equivalent durability to a tool or if it's different. I'll have to look that up. I know fishing rods do, because if you try to use fishing rods mobs, mobs, not mods, uh, the durability goes down super quick. But as you can see here, the durability is going down very reasonably slowly, though still faster than most other tools. I wonder if the fishing rod will break before the day ends. Not quite. Let's see if this is the last cast. It was. You know what? Water. Okay. Now let's fix this fishing rod. I do believe that even using it, the experience I get from fishing should still repair it more than it gets damaged. I suppose we'll see that. We'll test that theory out now. I believe that's a yes, but I do believe that's a yes. Heh, nice. Alright, let's see. Our fishing haul is this: 42 cod, already had a raw chicken there, 11 salmon, 5 pufferfish, a random lily pad, 2 nautilus shells, 3 tropical fish, a bone, and frankly incredible bow, and an even more incredible fishing rod. You go into. And you. Alright, let's just do some sorting. Pop these in here. No reason for me to keep them. I don't think you can cook tropical fish. Yeah, you can't. I think you can still eat them, but you can't cook them. And of course, you can't eat puffer fish without hurting yourself. Mhm. I'm not sure which will come first, being honest. I'm missing a lot. And I do want a glass ceiling, so I guess I should start using the furnace I have over at the base to start smelting. So there's no coal in this furnace, right? No. Yep. Soon I'll be able to completely move out of this hovel. Though, something I do like to do with temporary bases like this is leave at least most leave at least some of it behind. So, like the bed, I will leave here, as will the furnace, the crafting table, and of course, this campfire, as well as the torches. The chest will be mostly emptied, but not entirely. So in case I ever have to abandon the new base for a bit, I have something to fall back on. It's kind of silly, but hey, I'm kind of silly. Alright. Let me tell you, I'm really glad campfires don't spread fire. I've been trying out Vintage Story recently. Oh, you do get something out of that. I thought you didn't get anything. Well, that's nice to know. What was I saying? I was trying Vintage Story recently, and I think in a relatively recent update they changed how fire mechanics work, because I was very startled to find that my house made of wood was completely devoured by what was it? I believe a pit kiln. That's the ones that you use to start to smelt pottery. And hey, if you have any interest in watching a Vintage Story playthrough, do let me know. I'd be more than happy to experiment with that. Alright. Give you a first look, though Vintage Story doesn't feel like a chill game, or at least not as much. So I'm not sure I will use it inside a series like this, though it might be on the table for future consideration. We'll have to see. Okay, so first off, I believe it was this. Yep. Let's see, where to put it though? No, yeah, put it near the center. That won't bother me, hopefully. Alright, let's see. Is this enough wood? Just enough. Alright, to start to move chests, we'll of course need chests to put stuff in. Alright. And we'll start over here. Let's dump out the stuff I don't need for the time being. You always need more torches. Of course it's raining. Alright. Huh. Skeleton coal inside. Always wanted to test something, so let's see. If this chest is only half full, so if I break half the chest, nothing should drop. Huh, that actually worked. Oh, and I'll have to place the furnace down. Right here. Well, I can't start smelting glass without sand. Oh, getting dark. Oh, you are kidding me. Inside the base? Really? There must be a random chance for it, but that is BS. Well, there's little I can do about it. Literally nothing. I just have to go far away enough that they despawn. This way. I wonder if the old base is far enough for them to do so. Is it because I didn't have enough torches down? It's probably because of that, actually. Well, I'll just have to make some more, I suppose. Alright, that's as far as I'm willing to go to check. Are they gone? Huh. That is genuinely surprising. It actually was enough for them to go away. Lucky. Alright, but clearly I'll need to place down more torches, so... Cracking my fingers. Let's see, let's plan this out. First, I have plenty of coal on me, so let's grab the sticks. Alright, I have one at every corner. What's with this random one here? I have one at these corners. Let's see. Okay. Alright, that worked out. Let's do that for every other corner now. Well, every diagonal, I should say. Last one. Alright. But now for the tricky part. How do I decide how to light these up? This is overwood, so... Gosh, this is gonna be a nightmare to keep track of. Okay, this should be a bit easier. And it works out. Great. I'll need more torches, though. Which means I need more sticks. And I still don't think even this many torches will be enough for the diagonals, but I guess we'll see. I should put some more stuff away, like this dirt. And the coal. And the arrows. Oh shoot, that's right, I had some fish cooking. Did they despawn? Shoot, I think they might have. Oh well, it's not like we're ever gonna run out of fish. Taking this down for a second to be sure. 1, 2. 1, 2. Yeah, it's fine, that's fine. It's fine. By the way, needless to say, if you still have suggestions for new games or anything you'd like to see next, do feel free to leave a comment about it, as always. I love reading them. Oh, I already finished these 3 paths. Alright. That's the diagonals and the orthogonals done. Oh, I see what happened. I put the fish down, and I had to go over there to despawn the pillagers, and that probably despawned the fish as well. So, dang it. The question is, how do I handle this? Because clearly, this is probably more than enough room for monsters to spawn, but it's just too big. I'm not sure how to confidently mark it. Okay, let's grab some dirt. We'll work this out the old-fashioned way. Using this empty corner. Okay, so let's test the pattern like this. I don't know. No. Maybe like this? Maybe. Looks okay from here. Looks about right from here. Okay. Now, how much space is between them? I have 35 blocks now. Okay. 35 from the middle, so that's 15, making this the 16th block. That torch is in the way. 40? This was 15, and that'll be 16. But, well, yeah, because this is 2 blocks from it, but not 1. Okay. I think this should be fine. Okay, and we will add a torch on the second of all these blocks. Let's see. I hope that's good enough, because I don't think I could figure out how to subdivide it further. I think that's right. Looks right. Looks right. Okay, so gosh, I am so lost. They must be up there. I don't see them though. That looks right. I'm not sure I have any more convenient stick piles. I don't. Well, let's check the chest just in case. Well, I knew I was gonna have to chop more trees down anyway. Just didn't think it would be because I ran out of sticks. I'll chop trees until this axe breaks. Should have enough sticks then. I'll need more wood besides. times like this makes me nostalgic for those older style Minecraft parodies. Song parodies specifically. I wonder how many of them still exist despite copyright and stuff. Not as many as there should be, I'll tell you that much. This particular Minecraft sound, I don't know what it is about it, but every time I hear it, I think it's coming from somewhere else inside the house. Alright, that is a full stack of sticks. And here I was thinking a full. I still had more torches after all. Well, as I said before, you can never have too many, right? Though admittedly now that does ring a little hollow. What did I spend, like 15 minutes on this? Could have used those 15 minutes somewhere else. Oh, whatever. No point crying about it now. Though I do want to cry about it. Alright. Let's move you. Here. Why not? Dang it. Okay, just these two bits left. Okay, so here. Okay. 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 It likely still isn't perfect, but I reckon that is the best we are going to get. Alright, let's see. What's next? Have a ton of wood. I reckon what's next is cook the rest of these fish and then see how tall I can make the walls. It has to at least reach the top of that tree line. I will not tolerate any mobs in here. Huh, I missed. You know, I didn't actually intend to cut down a whole other forest in this video, but I guess that's how things turn out sometimes. Some fish definitely despawned. I guess that's the one bad part about campfires. You do actually have to tend them. Hey, if we're underwater, how come there's still a fire? Yeah, that's what I thought. Finally. Jeez, I must have lost like almost half my card because I just wasn't paying attention to it. Definitely wish I had more coal. I probably do in these chests somewhere. Oops. I do want some organization after all. Okay, so the chest does automatically reorder itself if it winds up uneven. Gotcha. Yep, there's the goal. One more. Mobs started spawning outside, but I still don't see any inside. I'd say I did it well. I don't see or hear any other mobs. probably safe. Okay, back to organizing. Hmm. Let's get everything inside first, then we'll decide how to organize it. Weird. Hmm. Let's have all the saplings be in a different chest too. Not quite, but hey, I need to dig out sand anyway. Alright, I reckon this video has gone on long enough. Next time, I'm gonna dig up a whole bunch of sand in preparation for me continuing to build the walls up so that I have something to smelt in here while I'm building those walls up. In fact, heck, why not? Let's start digging. I wonder if this song is. No, I really do quite like it. Alright, I reckon that'll be everything. Me and Carmen thank you to anyone who's made it this far in the video, up to the end. I promise things will start getting done again. But for now, do rest easy and rest well. Take care, everyone. We'll be seeing you soon.